Okay. Okay, good evening, everyone. This is John Moody with Moody Mystery. Um, we're gonna. I wasn't sure what to do. Honestly, I'm like, I may go back to Ultima 7 Part 2 at some point, but right now I'm going through a lot right now. So I'm gonna play something fairly simple, Phantasie. I'm gonna be playing that today, and I'm hoping I can play it some tomorrow. My ability to play it tomorrow is going to depend on the weather, because as you well know, we've got that storm going. We got that storm going through. And we're gonna. My concern is not the snow. We're only going to get maybe a couple inches, but the wind. Okay. Um. Okay. Okay. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened. This is really strange. Really strange. It's like, okay, all of a sudden, okay. Okay, I'm going to reset the game. Okay. We're going to start the turn in Pelnor. Now, usually what we do is we're going to go to the guild, and we're going to see what we're going to see who's in the guild. Okay, we've got no one. So what we're going to do is we're going to create some characters. Okay, now the characters I create, um, I tend to be picky about them. One thing about the game is the stronger and more dexterity you have, the bigger variety of weapons and armor you're able to use. So in other words, if let's say, I have a strength of 10, I may not be able to use past a certain armor. Like I may only be able to use like splint mail and can't use like a plate mail. Okay. Also with class, so let's see, race. I usually like to go with dwarves because dwarves usually tend to give you better strength and better constitution. And I'm going to make a priest. Okay. Now, one thing about these characters is I usually like to go for some really top of the line characters. So I often take it often takes me a while to roll up a character. Okay, so dwarf, priest, dwarf, priest, dwarf, priest, dwarf, priest. Okay, it seems like it saves us for them. Um, the attribute strength, obviously intelligence, dexterity. The strength and dexterity affect your attack ability, constitution, obviously. Main thing of charisma, it determines how much you spend for training. Luck, I think luck tells you how many extra ability points you can gain. When gain, you can gain. More on that later. I'm wanting essentially a minimum of 19 strength. Okay, finally, this is actually a good character. Normally, I'd go with a good character. I'm usually want 20 strength and 19 constitution, but the intelligence is 6, so I'm going to have trouble learning spells. Dexterity is 9, and yes, I just tooted. I've spent 30 minutes rolling up characters. Not quite. I'm gonna pass on that. The intelligence was better. First decent character, but again, I'm wanting a strength of 20. Good strength, but constitution of 7. Nope. Hmm. Hmm. The strength isn't where I want it to be, but I'm going to keep this. And I'm just going to put in a temporary name. I'm going to call this Priest 1. Okay? So now we've got one priest. We're gonna go for 3 priests. Besides fighter, priests actually I would say have the best fighting ability. Oh no. 4 dexterity, we can't have that. I'll tell you what, if our constitution wasn't 9, I'd be getting this character in a heartbeat. Cuz 20 strength and 19 constitution is usually the best you can get. And intelligence is 17. So that see, now this is a character. It has good strength and constitution, but everything else is garbage. I don't usually care much about charisma because even though this character only has a charisma of 3, I'm going to still keep him. And so now we have our second priest. The Holy Oompa Loompa, thank you very much for the follow. I never got to properly acknowledge you. I think you followed when I was off air. Again, now one tip I'm gonna give you is is it what would be nice if there was a way that we could program a bot where we could have like the bot go through this and just get us a good roll up of characters. Another way that probably could be done is what's called hex editing. And in hex editing, what you do is you essentially find what byte represents the strength, and you actually physically change that. Ooh, if that dexterity wasn't 3, I'd be on that. Probably part of the reason I'm shooting a little bit is I was we actually have a Pizza Hut buffet that's somewhat close to us. Whoa. I'll tell you what, if someone gets a character like that for D&D, you know what? That would be a fun character to play. It would this character would probably be someone that's like a maybe maybe like a child or something. Someone that a child with an attitude who's like unhealthy. You know, no. If the not quite. I hope everyone's doing well this evening. I'm sorry haven't been streaming as much as I'd like. Um, But tomorrow night I'm gonna be continuing episode 2 of this for as long as possible. And the reason I say for as long as possible is because at about 7 p.m. tomorrow, that's when our winds are going to start to pick up. And then after the winds, it's going to be bitterly cold. This one's close, but I'm going to pass. See, no, he's. If I tell you where I got a position, you're going to laugh. Not quite where I want to be. Okay. Again, 20 strength is good. See, that's what I'm wanting. I'm usually wanting a night. If the others are, see, if this were 20 strength, I'd be on it. So right now I'm rolling up priest at number 3. Priest number 3. Oh, if that dexterity wasn't low, I'd be. Now, one thing I wish they would do here is it would be nice if, let's say they give you like ability scores, and then what they do is and the ability scores. Then if, let's say, they give you so many points to distribute, kind of like what wizardry does. And actually, I don't know what the D&D 5th edition is, but I think there's some that let you do that. There's some that let you do like point buy. Then there's others that like do the standard array. I know in I think the advanced D&D 1st edition, they came out with, I think, Unearthed Arcana, where they actually gave you a different method for um, a different method for character generation. Where, let's say you wanted a paladin, the system was set up that you'd be more likely to roll a paladin. Let's keep this. Okay, priest 3. Okay, so now we have our 3 priests. Now the next thing we're going to need is we're going to need a thief. We're going to need a thief, and now what we're going to do on the thief is we're actually going to generate a random character. We're going to generate a random race. So what you do is you do random. And we're going to thief. Now we're actually looking for a specific character type. We're actually looking for a minotaur. Okay. We're looking for a minotaur because there is a character. There's a certain dungeon that you have to have a minotaur to enter. Okay, now here we've got our Minotaur, but no, the ability scores are just garbage. Nothing against the ability scores, but this character often takes the longest to roll up because, okay, because we not only have to get a Minotaur, but we also want the good ability scores. Sometimes what drives what ultimately makes the decision is my patience. Whoa. Damn, only 2 hit points. Wow. And that's a troll. Because trolls usually get a decent, usually get a boost to, okay, nope. I usually get a boost to strength and constitution. Now, sprites actually get a pretty good dexterity bonus, which for thieves is good. But again, we're wanting to get a Minotaur. Okay, not quite. Now, by the way, the Thief Minotaur can, all classes, believe it or not, can cast spells. Even fighters. Now, they can't cast a lot of them, but which is strange, I would say, in my opinion. But by the way, tomorrow is, as I said, we're getting the bad weather, but the good news is most of it's going to start out as rain. So it's going to be rain for most of the day. Then at about probably in the middle of the afternoon, it's going to no, it's going to quickly change to snow, and the temperatures are going to go way down. I mean, way down. It's like they're going to start out at about 40 degrees Fahrenheit, and by the morning it's going to be 5 below. One thing I will say is that the gas prices have been going down. Now, and I don't like to get into politics, but there's a debate what the reason is. But probably right now, I think in some parts of the world, they're really having COVID issues. Like COVID's really coming back. Okay. And so I'm going to still stream tomorrow, but keep in mind that the stream may unexpectedly stop at any time. Especially if like I either have a power outage or an internet outage. I've already gotten texts from both of my power company and my internet company telling me, hey, there's going to be outages. Okay, come on. We get these minotaurs, and there's usually one. Um, by the way, the reason we're choosing a thief is because the thief will give us the ability to pick locks and do other things in dungeons. Now, the thing to keep in mind that with, before we used to have like a monk, which actually was kind of like what I would call like thief light, where you didn't get the abilities were not as good. And for example, with a thief, you could get to the point where you're guaranteed to pick a lock. And also with a thief, you want a good dexterity. Dexterity is important for a thief. Okay. Really? Really? A 4 strength for a Minotaur? Really? Now, me personally, this is how I think games should go. In the beginning, your ability scores should be low, but you have the ability to increase them. You know, it doesn't make sense that as a level 1 character you have like 15 strength, and you go adventuring and you still have 15 strength. Because I could see, like, as the strength is only 16. Hmm. I'm gonna keep it, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back to it. I'm gonna come back to it later. I'm gonna see if I can't get roll maybe a better thief. Okay, so now we have our priests, which are the healers. We have the thief, the Minotaur thief. Minotaur for the one of the dungeons, and also thief for the thief abilities. So we don't need a monk. Of course, we need now our thieves are sorry. Our priests mostly have defensive firepower. I mean, they're mostly like they'll cast heal spells and whatnot. So what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to have some offensive spell capabilities, and that's where wizards come into play. Okay, but we still want them to be dwarfs. Okay. Um, because wizards can really get some I'll say this nicely, kick-ass spells. Again, especially considering that they're wizards, we want that constitution. We want a good constitution, but we also want a good strength, because the wizards actually are decent at combat. I mean, can be decent at combat if you've got a good enough strength and dexterity. But constitution is what determines hit points. One of my favorite analogies about all of the ability scores is the is they talk about a tomato, and they say strength is I've seen this posted a lot. Strength is the ability to crush a tomato. Intelligence is to know that a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom, which is not represented here, is to know that that a tomato doesn't belong in a fruit salad. Dexterity is the ability to dodge when someone throws a tomato at you. Constitution is your ability to uh, your const- constitution is not getting sick when you eat a rotten tomato. And charisma is the ability to sell a tomato to let's say someone that grows tomatoes. So right now we're not getting what we wanting. We're not getting. I should have mentioned that's why I only said character creation, because I've been at it for about 20, almost 25 minutes, just creating characters. And I mean, so far I haven't really gotten much. I've only gotten four. And the Thief one is one that I'm not a particular fan of. I'm wondering if Wizard, so I think a Wizard actually just deducts a point or two of strength. So I'm not sure if there's not only not quite. I like this, but not quite. Okay. I'm gonna BRB. I'm just gonna get a refill. Okay, dude, he did Moody. He did great. Well, tell you what, I think honestly, I'd rather have you as a. All right. Oh, okay, good. Okay, let's get some. Okay, so what do we have here? Okay. Okay, I'm back. And so far, we're getting really slim pickings with our dwarfs wizards. Not quite. See, we're getting a lot of 17 intelligence. But see, ooh. I'll tell you what, if the dexterity wasn't low, I'd be on this. I'd be on this. If the dexterity wasn't low, I'd probably go for it. Hmm. Okay. I'm going to keep Wizard 1. Okay, so now new member, Dwarf Wizard. So now we go back to the grind again. We got one more character, then maybe one more. Ooh. If that dexterity wasn't down, I've already gotten it. See, the main thing I'm really looking for here is a 19 constitution, good strength, and good dexterity. I think the highest strength I've seen is an 18. I don't think I've seen a 19. But the reason, again, you want that strength. That'll allow you to wear more armor. Because how it works is you get, okay. If the dexterity wasn't low, I'd probably go for it. Dexterity, I would have liked to maybe see it like a 15 or something. And see, the thing you notice that when your constitution's high, you tend to get higher hit points. Almost. This is an almost. If the dexterity and strength were a little higher, I'd probably be going for it. Again, one thing, it would be nice if, let's say, I could write a script that maybe had certain, that could run in the background, go through all of these, and say, once the prerequisites have been met, automatically name the character. You know. Now, just a tip. What some people, what they sometimes will do at work is, let's say you have a mundane task. Sometimes they will try to like automate it, or like write it. I'm going to write a script. I'm going to write a script that's going to do what I normally do. I'm going to just say, do that at your own risk, because if the supervisor finds out, there's a good chance you're going to be out of a job. Not saying you will, but there's a good decent chance. It's like, congratulations, you've just automated yourself out of a job. Ooh, should have stopped it at that one. That was particular brutal. I think the highest was like a 7. Again, if the dexterity wasn't so low, I'd be like on that. And again, I don't care about charisma. Now, in the beginning, it is going to make it low charisma is going to make it a little tough, because intelligence could be a little higher. I like the hit points though, but not quite. Okay. Again, this is probably about the least exciting part of the game. Now, that being said, if I could just take any characters, but I want to get the best. I want to get good, solid characters. Because higher ability scores that means you can use more types of weapons, more types of armor. Oh, I forgot the shields. More types of shields, and that's what you want. You want that ability to wield those higher those shields and armor that give you better protection. Oh, great! I get a Constitution of 19, but I get a 3 strength, and then I get a 6 strength. Now, one thing about this game, this is actually somewhat old to the point where they actually only use like one bite for the hit point maximum hit points. And see, I had a couple fighters that actually got to 255, and they couldn't. Their max couldn't go any higher because it's like it's 255 is the maximum. Fortunately, the game did not crash or anything. Okay. So far, we haven't found a second wizard. Yes, maybe I'm being a bit stubborn, but still. Like Moody, yeesh. Not quite. Um. By the way, I'm just gonna say if you're wanting a good meal cheap, place I like to go is, believe it or not, Sam's Club. I do have a membership, and unlike Costco, I think at Sam's Club they will let you go to the cafe um if you're just going to eat at the cafe. But they've got like the $1.50 hot dog deal. Actually, it's false advertising because it's actually the one I go to is $1.38, but you get like get like a hot dog deal. Then I usually get like pizza slice, which is actually a double slice. I usually get a hot soft pretzel. I like hot soft pretzels. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's like gourmet, but it does the job. It does the job in my opinion. I get that, and I usually pay. I can give them a $5 bill, and I get a little bit of change back. I don't really give them a $5 bill. I do the debit card, but still, it makes it nice. It makes it nice, and I'm whoa 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 whoa. Keep Wizard 2. Okay. So now we have our character. We now have 6 characters. What I am going to do is I am going to see if I can if I'm going to see if I can't make another thief. I'm not going to try to make another thief. What I'm trying to do is see if I can't make a better one. Really? Okay. Here's what we'll do. Make a deal with y'all. I'm gonna continue to I'm gonna continue to do the to try to make another thief through the next ad break. If by the end of that ad break I haven't made a thief, the second thief, I'm going to just simply. Oh, so when you hit random, sometimes you actually get one of the actual classes. I keep getting sprites. Sprites and pixies, which are good thieves, honestly. But again, I'm wanting a Minotaur in order to in order to qualify the you know what. There's a one dungeon where you have to have a Minotaur in your party. Now, one thing I don't know is what happens if the Minotaur is dead. And of course, when I get my pretzel at Sam's Club, of course you have to have butter and salt. Okay, come on, Moody. Now, by the way, there is a version of this on the Commodore 64. It's a pretty nice version, actually. I like it. That actually was where I first played this game. I didn't know what it was like. It's pretty interesting. It's D&D like game. Okay. So we haven't the next ad break has not come up yet. So I'm actually going to grind through the next ad break. I'm trying to get a good. See, I haven't gotten. I think I've only gotten a Minotaur one or two times. Now maybe how it works is once you have one Minotaur, it won't let you get generate a second. I don't know if that's the case, but that's interesting. Now, John, I'll tell you what. And maybe that's what's happening. Maybe what's happening is the reason I'm getting elf sometimes is because maybe it's Minotaur, and it says, well, we only have one. Oh, you can only have one Minotaur. So maybe that's what's going on. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna say I'm gonna are you gonna we're gonna add members. Okay. Priest 1, Priest 2, Priest 3, Thief 1, Wizard 1, and Wizard 2. Okay. Okay. So now we have a party. So now we have a party. We have formed a party. Woohoo! Party! So we're gonna exit. Okay. So now, so we're gonna go. We're gonna go to the. So we're gonna opt. We're gonna go to the mystic. Wise old mystic peers into his crystal ball and speaks. Your score is 2. You are novice adventurers. Okay. So now, okay, so we can go to the bank. So everyone has 256 gold. There's the armory. And see, we can shop, but nothing really fancies us. You know, it's like, I mean, mace. The inn. Okay. Now, in the guild, we can also inspect a member. Okay. Now, one thing we can also do, we can also add an elemental to our party. So let's inspect the fire elemental. So you see fire, equipment, potions, nothing. So if we inspect a character, so we're going to inspect priest 1. Ah, yes, fire. Yes, we have a fire elemental. So our priest, our spells, we just have healing 1. Equipment, we've got a club, robes, and a small shield. That's our basic equipment. Well, welcome on in, Fire XYZ. And by the way, I'm just going to show you what I'm wearing. This is actually it's a Northview Lady Knights soccer shirt. Consider this as as I actually got this just yesterday at a thrift store. So heck, I know. Okay, so skills. This is tell what our skills are: attack, spot trap, pick lock, swim, parry, disarm trap, find item, and listen. So we got some okay skills. Got no potions. Okay, so we're gonna exit. So the armory, the mystic, the bank. Options. We're gonna save the game. Okay, that shows us the party. Everyone has decent hit points. So we're gonna save the game. We're not gonna do an auto save. I don't like auto save. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't really have. Fortunately, this doesn't really give a lot of sound. Okay, so now what we're gonna do? Now we're gonna exit. Okay, so this is where we are. This is weird. There's no sound. Let me just check something. You're on a path. To the east lies a small town. Now, what we're doing here is we are essentially... Okay. So now our first encounter. So Thief 1 hears monsters. So we can either run or we can fight. Now, if we fight, sometimes there's a chance that we surprise them. Ooh. Okay. So here's our characters. So on the bottom here, the bottom row, those are our characters. Notice that we have 5 dwarves and the 4th character is the Minotaur. You know. Okay, we're going to go with normal speed. Okay, so party options. What we're going to do now, we have a couple different party options. Um, I think these are orcs, which do have the ability to hit. Now we can beg mercy, which may not be a bad thing. If you have trouble, if you're having trouble, and let's say you have a real nasty monster, sometimes beg mercy is your best option. Threaten sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. Greetings. Sometimes you don't want to really fight, but you don't want to really run. Because sometimes if you try to run, sometimes the monsters can get a free shot at you. We're going to fight here. Okay, now, so let's see what we want to do. So since we're first level, our main option is just thrust. Now our thief can actually thrust at the second rank, so we're gonna have the thief. Oh, okay, lunge. I guess we're gonna have to thrust at rank 1. Now we're gonna have the wizards cast a spell. They can each cast Fire Flash. Yes, Fire XYZ Fire Flash. Now in the Commodore version of this game, the spells used to just be numbers. And because of course I was using a hacked disc. You didn't hear that, okay? Probably when I had the Commodore 64, I probably had maybe about 5 or 6 legitimate discs. The rest of them were hacked. Okay, so we're gonna fight. We're gonna see how it goes. Okay, we're getting a lot of orc misses. Oh, okay. Okay, that says that went well. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can threaten them. You know, we've shown them our might. Maybe what that's going to do is that's going to maybe get them to say, uh-oh, hey, this party's not to be messed with. Nope, they don't respond. Okay, so we're going to go with the same things here. Our thief is a little bit low on hit points, which does have me worried, but I'm not ready to cast a spell yet. So let's fight him again. Okay. We didn't really kill any more. We did do some damage. We're going to still threaten them, okay? Okay, our hit points are still good. I'm still a little bit worried about the thief. But we can, ooh. Okay. Slowly but surely, we're knocking them down. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not too happy about how much damage our characters are doing. They're like only doing 1 and 2 damage at a time. So I'm not too happy with them. They need to step up. Okay. Party options. We're gonna threaten again. Monsters surrender. Now, the bad news is we don't get the experience points for monsters we don't kill. The good news is we get all their gold. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to town. Okay, now, So how it works is we have to divide up the gold. We have to divide up our gold and experience points. Now, experience, pun intended, has told me that priests and thieves tend to level up fairly quickly. Wizards tend to level up slower. So usually what I like to do is I like to give each of the wizards 2 shares of experience points. Okay? So now I'm back in Pelennor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to visit the inn. Visit the inn. Okay, now you see for the wizard magic increases. We did not get any items, so there's nothing to distribute. So we're just going to exit the inn. We're going to save the game. Okay, we're going to exit. And now we're going to exit again. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go back. We're going to go back out, and we're not I know this is very conservative, but I like to, let's assume that I'm going to play a tough let's assume that I'm going to play a tougher version. Okay, what are these? Okay. So it looks like we ran into some monsters here that we don't know. So we're going to fight them. I think I know what they may be, and if they are what I think they are, they're going to be fairly easy. So we're going to do thrust, 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 thrust at rank 1. We're going to cast here. Going to cast Fire Flash, and we're going to cast Fire Flash. Okay. Okay. So it looks like we were fighting some scums. Okay. Oh boy, what are these? Oh boy. Okay, what I'm going to do, I think if I remember, these are actually not bad monsters to fight because they only require, I think you only need 1 hit. They only have 1 hit point. But what I'm going to do, there's a lot of them, so I'm going to greet them. We'll see what happens. Monsters don't respond. Okay. So, looks like we've got, so we're still pretty good on everything. What? Darn, these things are hitting like cray-cray. Okay, let's threaten them. Okay, good. Monsters surrender. We're going back into town. Okay, ooh, we got some good experience. 1,200. Remember, so the first 4 get 1 share, and the wizards get 2. Okay. Okay, so we're at the inn. We did not get any stuff. So we're going to save the game. Okay, now one thing we can do, we can go to the guild and we can see if any of our characters are eligible yet. Okay, so our wizards are still a bit off. Now, interesting that each character requires a slightly different number of experience points. And I think it's due to like their ability scores. I think there's like ability scores. I think affect how much how much probably something else that may be where luck comes into play. I'm not sure. But I'm gonna save it again, save the game. Okay, exit. And we're gonna go back out again. Priest 2 hears monsters. Oh, it's an encounter. Okay, looks like we've got some giant ants and giant bees. Bzz, 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 bzz. Okay. Now these will give some decent experience points, but they don't give you any gold. What the heck? Let's just greet them. Nope, they don't respond. I remember one time playing this with a friend, and we jokingly like, oh, monster, greet the monsters, and came back and said the monsters greet you, and we were just like laughing. We thought it was so hilarious. Okay, so this is our standard fare. Okay, I'm not gonna surrender this time. I'm not gonna threaten. I'm gonna continue to fight because I want some experience. And these seem pretty easy. They seem pretty low hit points, and they're also not. They're also only giving us like. Okay. Now what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna take off the fire flashes because I mean next blow, yeah, they're gonna die. Oh, 170, not bad. Okay. So one thing you want to do, sometimes you can look at your health, party's health, and it's not bad, but I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not until I level up. Until I level up, I'm not going to I'm until I level up, I'm not going to be okay. That doesn't quite give us enough yet for a level up, but we're getting closer. Okay, and so far we haven't gotten any we haven't gotten any stuff yet. Now, one thing to keep in mind in this game is that a lot of the items you get, especially in the early part of the game, are in my opinion not that exciting. It's like you're playing a D&D game and you got some level 1 characters and they're like, "Man, just an ordinary shield?" Well, heck, I mean, you know, got an ordinary shield. Hey, maybe there's a character that needs it. Or maybe a character has a small shield and it's a large shield. Now you can like get a little upgrade. Or heck, if you don't want it, sell it. Get some get some coinage for it, or if it's a metal shield, you can always like you use it as like maybe use it as bait for like a rust monster. You know, or something along those lines. Okay, wise old mystic speaks into the crystal ball. Your score is 2. You are novice adventurers. Okay. Well, we're gonna keep on. We're gonna keep on going. We're going to say pretty close to the town. Some of you say, oh, okay. Some of you say, Moody, you're a bit of a chicken. Yeah, we don't want to die. Let's fight these, okay? And I'm gonna, of course, one thing I always like to do is I always like to cast the spells because what that does, sometimes you get a chance of, sometimes you get a chance of a level up. I mean, where you get more spell points. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to take off the Fire Flash options. Okay. I'm just going to have everyone melee. Okay, darn. I was hoping the monsters didn't run because I wanted to kill them. I wanted to finish them. Finish them. Right now my schedule is probably tomorrow night. I'm gonna be streaming. At least until my power or either internet goes out. Okay. Okay, now here's what we're gonna do. Here we're gonna greet the monsters. Oh crap. We only got one person awake. So this could be bad. Ooh, they're banters. Oh boy, these are not good. Okay, I hate to do this. I'm gonna beg mercy. Because I'm gonna see banters take about 20 hit points to kill. And that's the last thing I mean, and remember, I only had 2 characters awake. So it was going to take a while to kill all of the characters. So I decided to bail out. But you're like wondering, why didn't I... See, I'm going to say, ooh, what are these? Well, I don't know what these are. Ooh. I think these are orcs. Okay, we're gonna definitely go with the we're gonna cast the Fire Flash at the definitely casting Fire Flash. Oh, these are kobolds. Good. These are not as bad as these are not as bad as the orcs. Okay. Let's keep on fighting them because I want to get there's some decent experience points here to be had. What I want to get some better weapons and better armor because we're kind of getting like we're taking a fair amount of damage. Okay, monsters run. Ooh, but they're okay. Magic points are starting to get a little bit low. It's alright, though. Okay, I wasn't as much as I was hoping for. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start I'm going to check out if anyone's eligible to go up and nope. I'm sorry. I like that it's like you need 1 more experience points. Reminds me of another stream I was watching them and it was like, oh, it was funny. They were like, and it was like they needed 3 experience points. I just thought that was funny. I think it reminded me the one time I had to owe like income tax to the state. I had to like owe like $1 something, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you have to pay it." So I had to pay $1. I had to like, and I didn't have a check. I was young. I didn't have a checking account, so I had to literally like get a money order and pay like $3 for the money order. Okay. Okay. So that's the good news. That's the good news is we're gonna save the game. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. I'm doing well here. I'm in the Midwest. I'm bracing for the oncoming storm, which is going to. Mhm. Well, why? Mhm. I actually appreciate. I think you appreciate that. Okay, so we've saved the game. We're gonna exit. Now we're gonna exit the town. We're gonna. Ad break is coming up soon. So what's going to happen is once the ad break comes up, I'm going to simply, not do much. Okay. So what I'm probably going to do here is it's going to be one encounter and done. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Okay, so we're going to thrust, thrust, thrust. Now, if I do attack, you notice that it changes the thrust. Right now, most of my characters only have one attack per round. Shh, crap! I forgot to rest at the inn. I forgot to rest at the inn. Crap. Okay, now I may have. Let's rest at the inn. Okay. Ooh, so both of the wizards get an increase in magic points. We're still not using the distribute function because we've not gotten any. We've not gotten any. What I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna level up my guys my characters right away. What I'm gonna try to do is level everyone up at the same time. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Ad break is over. As far as my plans, believe it or not, I will not be. I know this is probably the second time that I've done this, but I will probably not be seeing my mom this Christmas. It's complicated, but right now she's really under super amount of stress, and I don't want to give her any more. The only other time I did not see my mom was in 2020 when COVID. I was able to see my sister though on 2020 with COVID because actually what happened is a month earlier she got the disease. So basically they had immunity. And so but I still said I still made it based on a COVID test. So I'm like, hey, I'm going to get a COVID test. If I test positive, then I won't be coming. Okay. So we're gonna rest. So now we're gonna exit here. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Whenever you spot sleeping monsters, attack. Okay. So only two of them woke up. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna fight. Thrust. 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 At rank one. Fire flash. Fire flash. Okay. So we're gonna keep fighting them because we want experience. Okay, let's keep on fighting them. Okay. Monsters run. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do guild. I'm gonna see who can go up a level. Nope. Not. 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 Okay. Now the reason we said not is because we don't have any gold. We do not have any gold, so what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna go to the bank. We're gonna withdraw our gold. So we're gonna withdraw everything. Okay, so now we have a decent amount of gold. So now we're going to go back to the guild. And I think the first three characters we need to train are the wizards and the thief. Okay, so we're going to do some training. We're training wizard 2. Okay. So now we're going to train wizard 1. Okay, we're going to train the minotaur. We're going to train the priest. We're going to train the other priest. And we're going to train the fourth priest. Okay. So now we've all been trained. So now we're going to look at spells. Okay. So we can learn 2 more spells. Confusion 1, Binding 1, Awaken Vision. I don't want any of them. Nope, don't want any of them. Nope, don't want any of them. Charm, don't want any of them. Don't want any of them. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to go to the inn. See, now that we've leveled up, we're going to go to the inn, exit the inn. Now on the bank, we're going to deposit our money. Because remember, okay, now I'm going to do some math here. Let's see. Okay, so 936. So we're going to do, so 936 divided by 6 is 156. Sometimes what happens is when you do the gold, it rounds down. So we're going to save the game. Now, the good news is that we've moved up to level 2. And so now what's happened, so now you see, ooh, hit points 2020. Our skills have also gone up. 16 out of 16, that's better. 17. 10. Our thief didn't get much of an increase, but that's okay. Wizard 14. Wizard 12. So now we got, okay. So we're moving up slowly but surely. Okay, so we're gonna exit. We're gonna go to the Mystic. Wise old Mystic peeks into his crystal ball and speaks. Your score is 4. You are novice adventurers. Can I let you on a little secret how the Mystic determines what our score? It's just simply our level, average level times 2. So we're all level 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Okay. Okay. So now we're going to save the game. We're going to exit. Okay. So now that we've leveled up, hopefully with that, ooh. Okay, ooh, now we got a night encounter, but you notice that says Priest 2 is on watch, and here's the monsters. So as we keep going up in level, what that means is, that means it's more likely that we're going to hear the monsters. Okay? Okay, so now what we're going to do, now we're going to party options, we're going to fight. Thrust, thrust, thrust. I'm going to see if I can't thrust at level 2. Nope. It still won't let me. Okay, we've got Fire Flash 1. And we got Fire Flash 1. Notice that I tend to be going for the offensive spells and not for the like the defensive spells. No, I'm not really going for like, okay, let's go for the, the defense. It was tonight. Ooh, Wednesday, okay. Just wanted to see what time, if these are banters, this could be fun. Oh crap, they are banters. Good, they all missed. Banters do have a decent amount of hit points, so. Okay. Okay, good. But so far, they're missing. So far, the banters are missing. But okay. I'm going to stay out here for one more encounter. I'm level 2, so I have a little bit more leeway, but still, I'm a little bit worried. Ooh. Okay, we got some giant ants and giant bees. Okay, since what I'm doing is I'm mainly what my goal is there. I have two goals here. One goal is to get experience points, but I also want to start getting better stuff. I'll start getting better stuff, and how you do that is you often you often have to defeat certain monsters because not all monsters will drop items. So you have to be careful on that. You have to be it's like, oh, okay, ooh, is it okay? Banters again. Okay, we're gonna. This is probably gonna be our last. We're gonna go back to town after this, just because we've got you know because we're getting low on spell points. I love the noise it makes when you defeat them. I'm glad to see that we're kind of starting to get a little bit more damage in. I was getting worried like you. Okay, ooh, night. Okay, 240 XP. No, it's probably not enough because um, I usually go to the let's see, the thief. Okay, well we're not there yet. We're actually not. We're actually somewhat close though. We're gonna go to the inn. We need to heal. Remember, ooh, magic increases. I like that. I like it when magic increases. Okay. Like it when magic increases. Okay. Now, I was debating about whether to play the PC version or the Commodore 64 version of this game. I went with the PC version because my Commodore 64 version, I think, is corrupted. A night encounter? Oh, great. And it's banters. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, see, because we've deposited, like, one thing you can get away with on the first encounter, if you get a fight that you're worried about, you can often beg mercy. And notice that it says stop and take your gold. We're carrying no gold. So that's what you can sometimes do if you have a let's say not so good or an unlucky encounter where like you're sleeping or whatnot. Now, if you're wondering what the things are, if you look somewhat to the east of town, you see something that looks like a hut, maybe even a Pizza Hut. And by the way, I'm just going to say a Pizza Hut close to me actually is brought back the buffet. That being said, is how they do it is they're only open 11 to 2, so they still have the dining room. So I think what they're doing, it's a bit expensive. It's $9.99, which actually honestly is a bit in line with other buffets that I've been to. Um, you do have to buy a drink. Now they're mainly a carry out place, so if you get a drink, you actually have to get you have to get a 20. They have like a 20-ounce drink. But I think still it's not a bad idea, a bad deal considering what you're getting. Okay, banters again, but see this time, see we're awake, so that's why we're not going to beg mercy. That's why we're going to fight. We're still going to cast our spells because keep in mind if we cast our spells, there's always a chance that our spell points are going to go up. I just realized I don't think these banters are as powerful as they are in the Commodore version. Because I know in the Commodore version they're tough. Okay. Well, normally I'd be like okay, but the good news is see they're skeletons, so I'm gonna they have a chance to drop stuff. And see now we got people waking up. We're just gonna do thrust here. Okay, so I'm wondering is when we're gonna okay. Okay. So far we have yet to get any stuff from monsters. The ones that usually drop are skeletons and orcs. Okay, ooh. So Thief 1 here's monsters. We can either fight or run. Yeah, we surprise them. Now I think in this version, this is the PC version. I think we can I think we can cast spell. Ooh, there's a bunch of orcs. Now fortunately though, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm ready for this. Okay. So we're gonna just go blazing saddles. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot orcs have some decent armor class, so it's gonna be a little tough to kill them. But we're gonna try. Okay, we're just gonna. So what I like to do, I like to threaten them because you never know. Maybe sometimes you can get, sometimes you can get them to surrender. And I'm going to say orcs are a bit on the dangerous side, so I'm a little bit concerned. Yeah, you see they're doing a couple damage. Although what I may try to do, ooh, good. Starting to take out a few of them. Okay, we're not going to threaten them. Let's just fight. Let's keep fighting them. No, we don't have any characters that I'm worried about. Okay, let's see. Nope, we're still good. Still good on our characters. Okay, let's keep on go. I think we're gonna go back to town after this, just because of the fact that we have a lot of we're low on magic points. We're low on spell points. I mean, ooh! You find ring mail, keep it. Yup. You find flail, keep it. Yup. We're going back. Okay. Okay, I don't think that's enough for us to level up. But you see now we have some items that we're going to distribute. Okay. Okay, so we have a flail. That's a... Now, how I usually like to distribute items is on weapons. I usually like to give them to the first. So, priest. Okay. Okay, now what we do is we can actually we're gonna sell the other club. Now ring mail, what we do is we're gonna go to the wizard. So what I like to do on the ring mail is I like to give it to the... Okay, so we're gonna sell the robes. Okay. So what we've done, congratulations. Now we're gonna go to the bank and we're gonna deposit our money. Okay, we didn't get much, but still. So now what we've done, now we've got an upgrade. So now we've got our wizard 2 is wearing ring mail, which is an upgrade. And our now our first priest 1 has a flail. Okay. But we're not quite at the point where we have enough experience points to get training. So we're gonna exit. Now again, we're being very conservative. Notice I'm being very conservative. I'm staying close to the town. Okay. These are giant ants, so I'm just gonna ooh, whoa, monsters don't respond. Okay. Now we might as well just fight them anyway. And these are pretty easy, so we're not going to worry too much about being fancy. Ooh, you see now, the priest 1 did 9 damage. And the reason for that was because because the priest 1 has a flail. Priest 1 has a 7-point weapon versus everyone else that has 4-point weapons. Ooh, skeletons. Ah, hello, skeletons. Well, we're gonna fight these. Okay, but we're still gonna cast some fire flash just because we can. I like that. We do it just because we can. Now I better keep an eye on the thief's hit points. Thief is down to single-digit hit points. Okay. Ah, nothing. Okay. Okay, we're gonna look at our health. Okay. So we're gonna have priest 1 cast a healing 1 on the thief. Healing 1 on. Okay, so now we're better. Okay. So that's one thing nice about this game. You can cast spells. Ooh, we spot sleeping monsters. Attack. Well, they all pretty much woke up, which really, defeated the purpose of, but still. See, now the thing is, these are not really have a lot of experience points. Because I'm wanting to go for monsters that have potential. So I'm going to greet them. Monsters greet you. As I said, I remember when my friend did that one time and we just looked at each other and was like, really? Okay, now, as I said, the hut, before I got this derailed by my train of thought, the hut is actually an inn. Now, that inn you have to pay, but it's good if, let's say, you get like, you're traveling along the road and you get injured in a battle. That hut is a good place to at least, maybe like rest. And if you look to about the north of the hut, you see a weird looking arch thing. That's actually a dungeon. That's actually a dungeon. So now I'm not ready. Usually on dungeons, I like to wait until I'm a little bit higher level because one thing about dungeons is you can't, if you get in pretty far and you're like, there are some encounters that are really tough in the dungeons. And that's the last thing you want to do. You don't want to get caught with your pants down. Metaphorically speaking, of course. Oh, Black Knights. Now, if you ever see Black Knights, at the level I am at, yes, it's going to cost some gold. Always go with surrender. Because right now in our state, the level 2 characters, we absolutely have no chance against a Black Knight. However, I will be. Okay. Ad break is over, so I'm back. So right now we just had an encounter with Black Knights, and we just said surrender because if you do run, there is a chance that you could have an encounter. And at this point, where we are with being level 1, we would literally get annihilated. It would have the potential to be a TPK. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna keep on moving. Cause ooh. Okay, we have a bunch of skeletons. Skeletons aren't too bad. Okay, unfortunately we only have one person who's really awake. So hopefully the skeletons won't ooh. The wizard's been taking some damage. We have to be let's see. Ooh. Okay. We better do fire flash. At least they're not hitting. That's good. That's good. They're not. Ooh. Okay. So at least we're starting. At least we're starting to mow them down a little bit. Okay. Let's look at party health. Okay. Ooh. So what this does, this actually gives us a summary of how our party's doing. So you see our priests actually have first 2 priests are asleep, but they have 2 attacks. All of them, the thief still only has 1 attack. Now that being said, if you have 2 attacks and you decide I'm going to use, so how you use your 2 attacks is instead of thrust, you do attack. Now that being said, what that does, that actually spreads out your attacks though. In other words, so if you have a thrust, you're more likely to do damage than if, let's say, you have 2 attacks, or if, let's say, you would use both of your attacks. So how it works is you're saying, okay, I'm gonna, you have so much attack ability, so you can say I'm gonna split it between 2, or I'm gonna just, put it all in 1. And I think it's best here to put it all in 1. Okay. Okay, so we're actually slowly mowing down the monsters. And skeletons do have decent experience, so that's why I want to kind of defeat the skeletons. Ooh, yes, yeah. And they also drop stuff. Did I forget? Oh, yeah, I mentioned that. Okay, we're going back to town. We are going back to town. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's not quite enough yet. But the thing is, so we're going to go to the inn. And we're going to distribute. Ooh! Oh ho ho ho! So we got a heavy mace, nice. Now, okay, so heavy mace, it says 10W, so that's what we call a 10-point weapon. W means weapon, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 means that everyone can use it. Okay, so we're going to sell these 2. Now we still have the ring mail. And by the way, questions about this game are welcome. There's no... Okay, so we're going to go to the bank. Okay, now one thing to keep in mind: if we only do one share, it's only each share is going to be 3 gold. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1. So we're going to save the game. Okay, we're going to exit. Okay, so we're good here. We've gotten some more items. So what we're starting to do is we're starting to get better and better items. Okay, we're not, our items are slowly getting better. And that's the goal. Goal is get better items. Because better items, means that we're going to do more damage. I still want a little bit more armor. Now, we could go to the armory, but Now, by the way, if you really want a lot of stuff, that's where you want to go dungeon hopping. Because when you go dungeon hopping, you really do get a lot of cool stuff. I've been in dungeons where it's like, where I've had like, I mean, okay. Ah, Thief Hears the Monsters fight. Surprise! Oh boy, these are scribes. Ugh. This could be a little bit of trouble because scribes, I know, do like to cast spells. We're going to fight them anyway. Okay. Just fight him anyway. Okay, these seem weaker compared to the... Ah, surrender. Now, the reasons I wanted the monsters to surrender is I don't know how strong they are. So, in other words, I didn't know how strong they were. Ooh, Viper's tough. We're going to go back into town. Just because we can. I'm going to save the game again. Okay, let's see guild. Let's see training. Not. Okay, and the reason we say not is because we don't have gold right now. So what happens when we go into town, the gold actually gets put into our bank accounts. Okay, ooh, bunch of skeletons. Unfortunately, only one of the priests are awake. Unfortunately, we didn't wake everyone else up, so... Okay. Skeletons are missing like you won't believe. Okay. We're going to keep fighting. Keep fighting. Okay, nothing. But let's. We're gonna. Ah. Okay, more skeletons. Cool. Okay, so Wizard 1, you're gonna do a fire flash. Hmm. Okay, but as I said, good tip if you want cheap if you want a cheap meal and there's a Sam's Club by you, go to Sam's Club. Again, you can get like hot dog, pizza, soft pretzel, drink, less than $5. Okay. Okay, nothing this time. I think I'm gonna stay out there. Let's look at party health. Okay, thief's down a little bit, but otherwise I'm not. Okay, so we got decent experience. Now, by the way, keep one thing to keep in mind is that each area in Wizardry has a certain difficulty level. So right now we're a fairly low difficulty level. But what happens is we go east. If we go west, excuse me, west the difficulty level is going to increase a little bit. So in other words, we're gonna be dealing with slightly more dangerous monsters. We're gonna fight. I don't know what the heck we're fighting, but we're gonna fight it. Oh, it was like a drip slime. Okay, I'm not sure if the scribes are as bad as we think they are, so I'm just gonna go for it. Well, let's just see if they can cast spells. I don't think they can. Ooh! Healing 4. Yeah, keep it. Ooh. Ah la la. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So we got some cool thing to distribute. Okay. I'm not sure what sack means. So what I'm gonna just do is I'm just gonna be like, okay. Okay, so now we not only got ring mail, we also got some heavy leather. Gonna sell the robes. Apparently they're worthless. Okay. Let's go to the guild. Let's do training. Let's see who's eligible. Okay. Everyone can be trained now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the bank and we're going to withdraw. Oh, okay. Now you see what you see what's going to happen. We're going to have a problem here. And the problem is going to come up where we only have about 3,300 gold. So that means we cannot train everyone. Okay, so let's 3,300. So we're going to train this wizard. Okay, so that's about okay. So we're not going to train the priests. Okay, but we're gonna do spells on those. Okay. Ooh, Fire Flash 2. Ooh, Fire Flash 2. And let's have a more learned. Oh no, nah. Okay. So now we're gonna save the game. Okay, so now whenever it does the game like this, okay. And so the reason it's doing that is because we have gold, and so what it's so we have to so when we're saving the game, we're putting the gold in the bank. Okay. Hmm. Everyone's doing well. Probably gonna go for about 20 more minutes. As I said, not sure unless we get a raid. Give 20 more minutes and then we'll probably, either raid someone or just call it a night. Okay. So now what we want to do, we want to see the health of our party. Oh crap, we forgot. Oh, okay. So we're going to go back. Because you notice that we did not sleep. Ooh. Our wizards picked up a few hit points, but look at the thief. Darn, okay. We got to rest at the end. Oh, we did. But see, what happened is then we went training. And so how training works is you don't automatically, your hit max goes up, but you don't get that yeah, you have to rest in order to get it back. So glad I did that. Glad I looked at that. Okay. So what we're gonna do is now we've got it. So we need gold because we need about 4,000 gold in order to train a few of our members. Now this is where the low charisma comes into play. We have low charisma, and so that's why we're a little behind. Now that being said, later on in the game, we're going to get to the point where we're going to have so much gold that we get overflow errors. Not literally, but it's going to the gold maxes out, I think, 65,535. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay, we're only going to cast Fire Flash 1 at these because they're not that strong. We're just gonna melee them to death. Okay. Again, what we're wanting gold. See, because right now our limiting factor right now is gold. It is gold because we can't. Okay. But we're gonna do this. We're gonna do a Fire Flash 1. Fire Flash 1. I'm gonna be right back. Let's how this battle go. So what we're gonna do is since we're needing gold, keep in mind if we threaten, we actually get all the gold. So I'm gonna do threaten, and eventually, so what that may do, that'll give us like a better gold to XP ratio, which is what we want. Now see, we have better weapons, so now we're doing more damage. Also, we're doing more damage because we are because our attack is better. So we're gonna do threaten. Oh, nope, monsters don't respond. They're being stubborn jerks, you know. Okay, nope. Nothing from them, but still. Okay, so what we're going to do here is see giant ants. The thing is, giant ants don't have gold. So really it's not worth it. I mean, really it's not super worth it to like spend a lot of time trying to kill them, you know. Let's just do the bare minimum. Okay. And I'm not going to do fire flash. I'm just going to thrust. We're going to just melee. Hopefully we can do with these we can get. Okay, good. Again, what we're wanting gold. Okay, ooh, orcs have gold in spades. Good. See, all of us have 2 attacks, show names. Oh, okay, so that shows you the names of the monsters. Okay. See, the Commodore version actually automatically showed you what the monsters were. So we're going to fight them. And we're going to, except Wizard 1's going to do a Fire Flash 1. And we're just going to we're all just going to be like, okay. Okay, Kobold's gone, so that means the next. Now remember, monsters surrender. So again, we're not overly concerned here with, you know, I'm just trying to get through this. You know, I'm not worried about like, oh yeah, let's try to get the ants. Again, we're not going for big XP there, okay? We're just, you know, those monsters do not give any gold. So there's no sense in, you know, trying to be like, oh yeah, let's get, you know, more orcs. Okay, I can deal with that. Let's do a fire flash. Let's do some fire flash. Let's get some spells. Good. And see, now we're starting to get to the point where we're getting we have enough. We're doing enough damage where we can kill monsters. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so let's do some training. Okay. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna see if we can train. We have enough to train. I think we have enough to train. Okay, so we can train priest number 3. So we're going to train priest number 3. And we also actually have enough that we can do some spells. Okay, ooh. Okay. I think the most important one is healing 2. Okay, so we're going to go back to the bank. We're going to deposit the money. Okay, now let's do some math. So we have 282. 282 divided by 6. Oh, 47. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go to the inn. Okay, we're going to save the game. I think we're going to do one more. One more outdoor adventure. And we'll call it a day. And then I'll be back again tomorrow at 7 p.m. to do the same thing, weather permitting. I mean, hey, if a windstorm comes through and knocks out my power, then oh well. Okay, so we're just doing... Okay, so now keep in mind that also our other abilities are going up. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're just going to try... I'm going to do a... No, let's do thrust. Ooh, okay. So it won't... Hey. Okay, I'm about to do some whoop ass on these scuzzes. Ooh, Priest 3 has 32 max hit points. Cool. Now, notice that my thief can attack the second rank. And that's what I want to do. That's what I wanted to do. Because it's like, ooh. Okay, giant ants. Again, I'm not that interested in, I'm really like, I'm like, hey, I don't want to, see, what I'm trying to do, trying to save a little bit of, because again, no, well, I don't really, I want gold. And that's the thing. I'm not, giant ants don't give you gold. See, again, drip slimes. Maybe I'll just flee. Okay. So we fleed them. We didn't do anything with them. Oops, surrender. Remember, Black Knight, you always surrender. That means we don't see, when we surrender, we have to give up our gold. So that means we don't have any gold. So that means we're not going to have any gold to distribute. Okay, what are these? Okay, so we're going to thrust at rank 1. Cast, we're going to do a Fire Flash 1. Fire Flash 1. Oh, they're coyotes. And we're not going to do Fire Flash anymore. We're just going to thrust. Thrust. Hopefully, I don't think we get any gold with these, but hopefully we do. If we do, it's nice. If not, oh well. Oh, nope, no gold. Great. Lovely. So we're going to inspect and see. We have no gold. Got a bunch of experience points, but no gold. Why don't we just fucking friggin' beg mercy? I mean, we don't have any gold, so why? Why not just beg mercy? It's like we don't have any gold. So what I'm doing, what I'm doing is like maybe akin to save scumming. What I'm doing, I'm just trying to get an encounter where we get some gold. Okay. Skeletons, I can live with that. Okay. I can live with skeletons. We like skeletons. Okay. So let's see. Wizard 1, we're going to do a Fire Flash. Yes. Priest, let's do an attack. So we're going to... Okay. Okay, good evening. I'm playing Phantasie. Right now I'm kind of I've got a gold issue because I don't have a lot of gold. I'm needing gold because I rolled up some characters that have terrible charisma, so training costs an arm and a leg. Of course, it's my fault, but hey. I to blame? Well, let's threaten them. Okay, we're going to threaten them so we can get their gold. And we're going to go back into the town. Okay. Okay, so we're going to exit the inn. We're going to save the game. We're going to exit there. As I said, we do have. So let's look at our bank. So as you can see, we probably have about 500 gold in the bank. And so this is why we need gold, because if we're going to train, so our priest, they need about 1,200 for training. We don't have that money right now. So that's why we are. That's why we're in the mess that we are in. So what we're trying to do, we're trying to defeat coyotes. Nope, sorry. We're begging mercy, and it's not because the coyotes are going to kill us. It's that the coyotes, if we kill them, they give us no gold. So what we're looking for monsters that give us gold when we kill them. The ones that gives us gold when we kill them are, I know skeletons do, orcs do, kobolds do. I think these banters do. I think these banters do. Priest 1, we're gonna attack because. Okay, now you notice that Priest 1 missed twice. So what happens when you attack, you do multiple attacks, is the game essentially divides your attack points into two, distributes them among each of the attacks. Whereas if I had probably thrusted, I probably would have been successful. Yep. Okay, we didn't get a lot of gold there, but we did get some. Not a lot, but still, it's better than nothing. But again, I'm wanting the orcs and the skeletons, and they also have. Ooh, let's just greet them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to essentially try to do. Okay, now these are monsters that we can attack because they only have like 1 hit point. And see, they only do hit 1. And see, that's the thing. We entered that quickly. We didn't get a lot of XP. What happened? I think we got surprised. That being said, I don't mind being surprised by orcs because they have the potential to drop some not only cool stuff, but they're going to give us gold. Yep. Nice. Okay. Okay, let's exit the inn. Save the game. Banters. Okay, I like that. Greetings! Monsters greet you. Hello, Bantas. Nice. Ah, it's a wonderful day, isn't it? Yeah, nice of you. Banters. Oh, hello, human. Nice of you to say hi, yes. Wonderful weather we're having, isn't it? Again, what I'm doing, I'm going more for skeletons and orcs. Okay. So we're going to fight. Oh, but see, we're sleeping, so that's the only character that's available. But right now, the way our party is, we're probably to the point where we're in an I'm not complaining, but we're probably in an overpowered area. What I mean by that is our party level is probably a good bit higher than the level of the monsters here. That being said, I don't want to go move to another sector yet, because one thing I know about some of the monsters on the next screen, they can be brutal. Okay, these are coyotes, which are very uninteresting, but again, they're not really contributing to our mission. You know. So what I'm going to try to do, I'm just going to try to threaten them, and hopefully by threatening them, by threatening them, they will at least convince them to end the battle earlier. They're stubborn. They're stubborn. They're like, oh no, we're not going anywhere. You see, again, we did not get any. Okay, let's see what we inspect. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go into town because I've been getting a lot of Black Knight warnings. You got the power of the Black Knight. And so what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to make sure that we at least are able to bank our gold. So we're going to rest. Okay, you know what? You know what I'm going to do? What the heck? Hmm. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? Nah. Let's fight him. Let's see what we have. Oh, okay, we have a Viper, which is good. And the reason that Vipers are good is because the Viper does have the Viper will give us some gold. Okay, skeletons. We're gonna fight these. hmm Hello, this is John. I'm just going to introduce myself, John Moody of Moody Mystery. I'm playing a bit of an irregular schedule right now because of the holidays. But right now I'm playing some. I like role playing games. I love them. Play them a lot. They're fun. Right now I'm just trying to find the best ones to play. Let's threaten them. Okay, monster surrender. Threatening is good. Now, normally I would say let's greet, but see, there's only two ants. Okay, so there's no. It's not a sense wasting. Wasting a. I don't see any sense in waste. Let's save the greet monsters for when we have something that may be a little bit tougher. Like maybe we have a bunch of orcs or whatnot. Okay, so now we've moved to the second screen. So if you look up here to the northwest, there's a town. If you look to the west, almost towards the end left of the screen, there's a hut, which is an inn. Looks like a Pizza Hut, and I'm gonna mention that there is a Pizza Hut near me that has a buffet. There's a dungeon down here, and there's something interesting here. There's a dot here. I'm not sure what that is. Now, that being said, I think my goal should be to get into town. To get into town. Now, okay. The tough decisions. I could fight or I could run. We'll fight. We'll see what we get. Ooh, we got rangers. Oh boy. We surprised them, which is good. But the thing about rangers, they can cast spells. And some, I would say, somewhat damaging spells. So let's get rid of them. I'm gonna do Fire Flash 1. I'm only gonna do Fire Flash 1. I'm gonna be a bit conservative. Okay, we got rid of one of them. Okay. Nice. A sign reads Pelnor, 270 miles east. Pineville, 30 miles north. The Conley Inn, 170 miles west. Okay. Okay. Yes, we're going to enter this town, okay? Ooh. Good. We got a good amount of gold. Okay. Okay, so let's see. 600. We got 600 and 850. I don't think we quite have enough yet. I don't think we quite have enough. Okay. We're gonna save the game here. Sorry, I'm going on a bit longer than I expected, but I want to get everyone up to level 3. So now we're in the town of Pineville. So now we're on the second screen, which is a little bit more difficult. So the monsters here are not going to be as trivial as they are on the first screen. That being said, I think we can handle it. I'll be right back. My virgin grape juice needs a little bit refilling. So, just wanted to refill this. So what we're going to do, we're going to exit. Let's save the game first. Exit. And we're going to exit here now. One thing you keep in mind is we want to... Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna look at this. You are near a strange bubbling pool. Okay. So we're gonna inspect. We're gonna inspect. Let's inspect a member. Let's inspect priest 1. Okay, 18, 16, 15, 19, 6, 13. Okay. So let's go to the pool. Magical pool. Priest 1. Ooh, everyone has changed. Let's see what happened. Let's look at... Let's look at... Wait a minute. I think... Wait a minute. I think Priest 1 got some more... got an ability score increase. Wait, Priest... Oh! Priest 2's got a constitution of 21! Darn! Priest 3... Ooh! Constitution of 20! Hey, I like it! I like it! 1. Ooh. Okay, good. Ooh, Wizards, they got a strength of 20. Oh, Wizard 2 dexterity of 20. Nice! It looks like our pool gave us some nice magical bonuses. I mean, some ability score increases. So I'm going to go back to the town. I'm still going to rest at the inn, but I'm going to save the game because we got some ability score increases. Yeah. Hey, ability score increases. Woot woot. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Sorry, don't mind me. I like to have fun. Okay. Oh, I just accidentally hit Mystic. Oh, what? Into ball speeds. Your score is 5. You are novice adventures. Well, yeah, I mean, now, so why is it 5? Because we have some level 3 characters and some level 2 characters. So approximately our average level is 2.5. 2.5 times 2 is 5. And by the way, I will be streaming next week, even though it's the holidays. I'm actually not. I will not be. I will still be here in town for the holidays, but for the first week of January, I'm hoping to visit my sister. So I don't think I'll be streaming then. Although, I don't know. I may not. I mean, if I'm gonna stream when I'm visiting my sister, I'm gonna be streaming the same thing. So maybe I'll stream more of this Phantasie. Why not? Okay. Okay. So let's see what monsters we have here. Okay, we've got a viper. Now vipers, I can live with a viper. I can live with a viper because we will at least get some gold. And I don't have to worry about burning spell points. Okay. I do want to stay close to the town. Okay, these are skeletons, so I'm good fighting them. Okay, good. Ooh, okay, we got, oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. We got some weapons. Weapons, yeah. Weapons, baby. Sorry if I'm over the top. That's all right. I tend to be, I'm a little bit, I like to be a little bit cray cray. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go to the inn and we're going to distribute. Ooh. So we still have that healing 4, which I'm just going to give. Okay, so ooh, we got some heavy maces. 1, 2, 3, sword, flail, club. Now the good news is that, see, the clubs are the weapons that they gave us initially. We're only down to one of them. We're only down to one of the clubs, which is a good thing because we want better weapon. We want better weapons, better armor. Okay, so we're going to go to the bank. We're going to withdraw. So what we're going to do is okay, oh good. We got enough to train. We got enough to train one of the wizards. I mean, excuse me, one of the first priest, I believe. Priest 1. Yep. Okay. And so we're going to get you some spell training. We're just gonna do healing 2. Okay, so we're gonna exit. We're gonna go back to the bank, deposit. Okay, so 414. So we're gonna do math. 414 divided by 6. Okay, I'm back. Interesting that the last ad that I watched was a Papa John's, where they talked about level up. I'm just wondering if that's a targeted ad towards like the Twitch streamers, especially those that game. You know, by the way, if you like what I'm doing, feel free to click that follow button. Following is free. It all you do is you get notifications when I go live. Um, as I said, I'm probably gonna make some changes. I always say I do, and I'm forget. But probably, like as I said, I'll probably be taking a stream break from the first week of January. Okay, so save game. Okay, exit. Now, one thing I want to do, I want to go in the grass because is when one thing options. So when I inspect, notice that it tells me how many days I'm out. One thing that happened is my Minotaur character actually aged, and when that character actually ages, what happens is you get you actually get that there a lot of their ability scores go down. And so that's the last thing you want to do. You don't want to have a lot of the ability scores decreasing. Okay, surrender. As I said, Black Knights, surrender. That being said, that does cost you all your gold. But right now, I am in no shape to fight the Black Knights. That being said, it's probably my best bet if I want to get. Okay, ooh. Oh, forgot to rest at the inn after leveling up Priest 1. Well, I think we'll be okay. So what we're trying to do is we're just trying to get some encounters. Really? Oh, great. Ooh. Giant ants. WTF. We're just going to beg mercy. Really? Again, Black Knights? Okay. So we have this okay. Okay, no, we don't even have it anywhere close to what we need. Because, see, we need for, I think, the training for the... Hmm. Okay, so basically our goal is I'm going to keep on grinding until I get all of our characters up to level 3. Then I'm going to call it a day. Okay. Ooh. Okay, coyotes again. We don't care about coyotes. They have no gold. Oh, skeletons good. Skeletons are good. Okay, skeletons are good because they do have they have a chance of having some items. Now you're like wondering, sheesh, Moody, you're going quickly to the you're going quickly to the Okay, so we got healing. Ooh, trident, nice. Okay, ooh, so now we can start to sell. Ooh, okay. Okay, sorry. Okay. Nope, that's not enough. We're probably gonna need. I don't know if I saved the game, so I'm gonna save it. But we're probably getting close to the end here, because again, what I'm doing, I'm waiting. I'm trying to. Okay, really, really, game. Coyotes, really. What the heck is with this Black Knights baloney? Okay. And by the way, if you're wondering why do I keep going back after why do I keep going back after ooh. So you're like, why does Moody keep going back after, after getting gold? Because the way the Black Knights keep coming up, it's getting annoying. It's getting annoying. It's like, come on, people. Really? Okay, I don't know what this is. We're gonna fight it though. It may give us some gold. It may not, but let's fight it anyway. Giant Hornet. Whoa! Darn, that Giant Hornet really hits. Lots of XP, but no gold. Okay, save the game. And we're going to do it again. Really? Okay, so giant ants were just... So why you're like, why do we keep running? It's like we're looking for gold, okay? I don't want to waste my time with monsters that have no gold because I'm on a mission. I'm trying to... Good, skeletons will work. Skeletons not only will work, but they also have... Ooh, good. Got a few people that woke up because they caught us... Skeletons caught us sleeping. Attack. We're going to attack rank 2. We got a fire flash, so we're actually going after all of the ranks. Skeletons are not too bad. Ooh, good. We got some... Okay. Let's see if threatening works. Nope. Okay, so we're gonna just continue our assault on the skeletons. Hello, skeletons. Monsters are running. Okay. We're still gonna go back to town because we went to and you're like Moody, you're running, you're being a coward. No, I'm playing smart. Cause the game's been giving me a lot of how can I say this, Black Knights. 600, 900, 1200. Let's see. Training? Nope. Sorry. We're getting there, but we're not where we need to be. So we need about I'm going to say about 600 more gold. I'm not sure. I don't think these have gold. I mean, I don't think they give you they drop gold. Okay. Ooh, good. We got some orcs. I don't know what that thing is in the back, but we're gonna find out. We're just gonna thrust though. We're gonna thrust. Rank 2. We're gonna cast a Fire Flash 1. Fire Flash 1, and we'll see what we got. Okay. Got some orcs. Okay, got a kobold. Orcs can drop some stuff. Let's threaten them. Okay. Okay, we're gonna save again. That way, see, because what happens? See, in case we get a Black Knight attack, we don't have to worry about anything because we don't have gold. Giant ants? Nope. We're gonna what? Okay, so again, we really don't want to deal with these. It's like, okay, they're not going to give us any gold. So why, that's right now, you're like, we're on a gold rush. We're on a gold rush. We're trying to get gold. Okay. Okay, kobolds, they actually have gold. Good. So we're going to fight them. We're going to attack their second rank. And we're going to do Fire Flash on the back. That's all right. We don't have to worry about, like... I don't think kobolds will necessarily drop something, but they will at least give us some gold. And that's what we want. Okay. Okay. So let's see what we have. 2,000. We have about 1,800. Okay. One more. Let's do one more. I think we need one more. But I'll be back, everyone. Okay. I'm back, everyone. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm just trying to get one more encounter with some gold. Okay. Well, I don't know what these are. I'm just going to... Again, I'm not interested right now in, you know what. I'm interested in just gold. We're just going to beg mercy. Hey, it's... Oh, okay. Ooh, what are these? Fight. So, thrust, 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 thrust at rank 2. Okay, ooh. Attack rank 2. Cast, fire flash 1. Okay, good. These are orcs. I can handle orcs. Okay. Ooh, darn! Okay. So let's withdraw from the bank. Okay, so that's a lot. So we're gonna go to the guild. We're gonna train this priest too. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is now we're going to do spells on priest 2. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna exit. Okay, so let's deposit 57 gold. Okay, so we have 157 gold and each share is 26. So 157 divided by 6 is 26.16. So what happened, because and the computer always rounds down, so we actually lost a gold piece in depositing the gold because the computer can't deal with fractional gold pieces. Okay, so what we're going to do, so now we're going to go back to the inn. We're going to rest. Okay, we're going to save the game, and I'm going to do one more thing. So we're going to Mystic 6. We're going to exit. We're going to see our health. See our health. Okay, so we're actually in pretty good health. Everyone's level 3. Our priests are advancing levels nicely. Our thief, wow, nice. Our wizard's hit points are a bit low, but that's all right. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to save the game. Okay. And I want to thank everyone for watching. I'll be back tomorrow night. I'm not sure how long I'll be streaming because of the weather, but I'm going to be it's going to be it's going to be fun. We're going to be doing is we're going to be continuing Phantasie again. But again, I want to thank everyone. Let's see who's out there to raid. Ooh. I'll tell you what. I'm going to be right back, and then I'm going to raid someone. I have to use the bathroom real quick. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be rating Pez Johnson. He's playing a World Cup pinball, but no, not the doggy soccer one. He's playing an older World Cup. So please stick around for the raid. Again, I want to thank everyone for watching. Hopefully see you tomorrow night. And Friday, I'm going to be doing Commodore 64. Right now, I'm planning silent service, but depending, I may do something different. So, you all have a great night. Thank you.